All right. Hey, Chelsea. This is Brandon. We spoke earlier today, and I wanted to keep my promise and send this video over to you. Like I said, I'm just trying to help some small business owners around town and basically just give away an attack plan as far as the things that are necessary to be able to rank your website. And I know that you guys aren't really, you're not paying for advertising right now, and it's all word of mouth, which is awesome. That means you guys are doing really well with your word of mouth advertising. As you move forward, and if you're trying to scale, this would be a great way to get more business in the door if you can implement these techniques. So I'll just get into it. I don't want to take up much time at all in this video, and I just wanted to talk to you about three very important things when it comes to websites. So first, I want to talk to you about content and backlinks and citations. So when it comes to Google, they have a very specific thing they're looking for, and their crawlers, they're like bots that crawl Google 24/7. One of the things they're looking for is for a home page to have at least 1,500 words on it. So your your website looks great. I love the way it looks, and it was nicely built. But the question is it actually driving in business, or is it more of a digital business card? And like you said, you haven't paid for marketing expenses or advertising probably for your site. So that's totally okay. But I'm going to show you kind of how this works and what needs to be done in order for that to happen. So your front page has 242 words on it. So that would be a very good place to start, is to get it at least up to 1,500 words. Now, obviously, what is the number of words is important, but what's more important is the content itself and what is written into the content. So we want to fill up your entire website with what we call buyer intent keywords. So a buyer intent keyword would be exactly this: HVAC services in Elizabeth, or AC repair Elizabeth, furnace repair Elizabeth, furnace repair Parker, Castle Rock, for example. Those are buyer intent keywords that people are commonly typing in when they're searching for services that you can offer. Okay. So when we look at the first page of Google for this particular keyword phrase, here's what we see. So we've got your Google Map Pack right here. And when it comes to ranking a website, about 30% of your business from your online presence, or at least your SEO work, will come from this map pack. And then 70% will usually come from the organic listings. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to use Angie's List, Yelp, or Home Advisor, just because that's a little bit of a different conversation. But I'm going to take Front Range HVAC right here, and I'm going to compare their site and their analytics to your site and what you guys are doing. So let's look at yours first. So your site has 3 keywords on it. And again, I know you guys haven't worked on this, so that's why there's not a lot of keywords here. But just to show you, you're not getting any organic traffic. You're getting traffic if you're sending people there, I'm sure, but you're not getting any organic traffic because people aren't finding you when they're typing in your services. So you've got 3 keywords, and Front Range right here, they have 3,500 keywords on their site. And so these ratings right here, this UR and DR rating, the UR rating is what we like to call the trust rating that Google, it basically shows how much Google trusts your website. And the higher these ratings and the higher, these are, they'll push you above other websites. So they've got a 34 trust rating, and this is the power rating. It's pretty much how powerful the site is. So you guys are pretty much sitting at no data, which I understand because you haven't worked on this. But that's just kind of, I'm explaining kind of how that works. So that's the first thing to review. Get more content on the homepage and get as many buyer intent keywords as you can throughout your site. So what we do is, they've done all the hard work for us. We can go in and figure out what keywords they're using that have a lot of search volume. So these guys have a ton of search volume, but that's not a buyer intent keyword. AC constantly running. Anybody in the entire world could type that in. Why does my furnace keep turning on and off? Those aren't very good keywords. So just because they have 3,700 keywords does not mean that they are good keywords and buyer intent keywords. From what I'm seeing, this is a good one: HVAC in Denver, HVAC Denver, heater turning on and off. All these are not great keywords. So they're pretty easy to overtake when it comes to the keyword stuff. Okay, next thing I want to talk to you about are backlinks. So a backlink is any website or blog or, pretty much anything online that links back to your site that can drive traffic to you. And just like keywords, the quality is much more important than quantity. So you could have 20,000 keywords, but if they all suck, it's not going to do anything. Same with backlinks. You could have 15,000 backlinks, but if they're not trustworthy and quality backlinks, they're not going to do anything. So you guys currently have 2 backlinks coming from 2 different websites. Front Range has 723 backlinks coming from 210 websites. So along with the keywords, they're getting about 1,100 people organically to view their website every month. And so that's obviously would turn into people calling, filling out forms, and you guys closing deals, which would be more revenue. So this can be a very, very powerful tool. And I just wanted to show you guys a few ways on how you can improve your site. And the last thing I want to talk to you about is how to get listed into the map pack right here. So this comes down to citations. So you want to figure out, we're not going to use this because this is an ad. We want to figure out how to get you guys into this top spot. So what we need to do is figure out how many citations BC Building Services has and get more than them. So a citation is anywhere you can add your business name, phone number, and address into a directory. And that's a citation. So we want to get more citations than these companies in here. And then there are some other ways to optimize this as well. That would be a different conversation. But it's not very difficult. It just comes down to citations. So as a recap, we need to get you more keywords, more content, higher quality backlinks, and then get you citations so that you can start being ranked and found on Google when people are typing in for your services. And you can do this with, you don't obviously we can do this with any service area that you service and any product that you service. That's why the keywords are so important. You want to get as many keywords for each location and each service that you offer, rank for all of those, and then power up the site with all the backlinks, and that will get you guys seen, and it can generate a lot more revenue. So anyways, that's all I wanted to tell you guys. I appreciate your time, Chelsea, and I would love to hear any feedback or thoughts that you have on this. If you found this video helpful, I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much, Chelsea, and I appreciate you being so generous with your time. Have a good day.